Hello everyone, welcome to First and Not the Exorcist, and today I'll be reviewing the 2022 Jordan Peele sci-fi horror movie, Nope. And right off the bat, if you're expecting any like theories or anything like that, no, I have not thought that deeply about the film. Just taking it at face value here, and I don't know. I just wanted to share my thoughts on it because it's the second movie that I saw yesterday in like my first overall movie theater experience. So and it really and it really like gave me a bit of that like movie magic feel whenever how like how people talk about the theater, like when they talk about the experience of having a crowd around you and stuff like that, right? But it has nothing to do with the film. So let's start things off with a basic plot summary. So basically, the movie is about this brother and sister, right? Who inherited this horse ranch from their father. Their father like trains and tames horses to work in Hollywood productions and just like commercials and stuff around Hollywood. So one day he dies and they inherit the ranch, right? And they're like upon hard times and stuff like that, right? But just basic stuff. And then one day they notice a flying saucer. Well, not flying saucer, but a UFO that just kind of flew down through the sky and abducted one of their horses. And yeah, so they're basically throughout the film they're dealing with trying to catch the creature on like on film and just on camera, so that they can, well, of course, like profit off of it. Of course they also want to actually stop the creature actually. So yeah, that's the basic plot of the film. There's a bunch of other stuff connected to that. There's other bunch of stuff that's deeper. But I, just in case you still want to watch the movie for yourself, you can of course do that. And yeah, so that's why I'm not gonna go that deep into the story. So how do I feel about the film? Well, just right now, overall, Nope is a great movie. It's a really, 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 really great movie. Really well paced overall. Well, okay, I'm already going off and putting off all the points. I'd actually put it right up there with Get Out. I cannot decide whether I like this better or Get Out better. But I think they're both neck and neck. So yeah, I think the movie is really, really, really great. So let's go through why I think it is great. First of all, the special effects. The special effects in this film are amazing, top notch. All right, I saw Thor: Love and Thunder right before this, and it was a night and day difference. Well, not like a night and day difference, but like just like a different. I don't know. It just like showed, just like what minimal special effects, yeah, or just like the subtle, like, I don't know, just, oh, it was just different. It was just well used. It was well used special effects. I don't think that they overdid it. Of course, the creature is an alien, is a flying object. So obviously it's fully CGI and stuff, but it looked really, really good in the film, like really, 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 really good. And of course, like the only scene that would look a bit wonky is the scene with the chimp Gordy. I will not say anything else other than he's a chimp and his name is Gordy. And of course, with like a chimp doing what that chimp is doing, it it it's a fully animated chimp. You can't expect it to look like a like a real life chimp, especially when it comes close to the camera like that and stuff. But yeah, that didn't ruin anything for me. It wasn't bad. It was just, like noticeably a CGI chimp. It didn't look bad in my opinion at all. So after the special effects, I'd say this movie has a really uh like well done atmosphere, I think, built around it. Yeah, just like it's just like with the film being set in the desert, everything's like miles apart. Everyone's yelling all the time because they're great distances away from each other. And of course, they have modern stuff like internet and Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and like modern cell phones and stuff. But it's still the desert, right? It's still desert country, and that always makes for really nice atmosphere, really nice large landscape, and just isolating shots and just this isolated feeling when it comes to aliens and monster movies, right? So that was a great decision right off the bat there. And of course, the only other positive that I can think of at this point, and also the whole reason why it works, is because of the performances. The performances in this film are brilliant, just all around. Daniel Kaluuya as our main character OJ, he's like, I was already sold on him before, like based on past performances, like him in Get Out, him in what was it, that movie about Fred Hampton. He did a really great job in there as well. But this is like, yeah, I'm fully on board with this guy because he is the chillest character ever in this movie. And just like and like he's the funniest one too, I think. A little bit on the humor in a second. And yeah, he's like, it's just like he's just such a likable character, just such a relatable, well, not like relatable, not like people wouldn't do what he did, but yeah, he's just really chill, and just like he gets a lot across with just like his regular body movements, just the way how his eyes look, the way how he walks, the way how he carries himself, just like, and like whenever he does speak, because he's not a very, he's not very talkative. He's not very, like one who's very nimble with their words, I should say. But but like he gets a lot across just with the way how he behaves and acts, and it's really fascinating how he's able to do that. He's a really, really, really great actor, and just really led the film really, really well. Kiki Palmer, of course, the movie was basically sold on her, and the move and Kiki did a really great job in here as well. Not great, she did a really, really good job in here as well. Um, Not gonna lie, I don't mean to be picky or anything, but in the more emotional moments, I kind of felt her kind of slipping a little bit, but it wasn't much. It wasn't much. It didn't ruin anything. She was still good in those scenes, still good. The only time that I did not really like her character was when they did the good old well, or just like the script and stuff. Okay, okay, I'll save that for the negatives. Save it for the negatives. Steve Yun. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but Steve, who plays what's the kid's name? Ricky Jupe or Jupiter, um, in this movie. He does a really great job in this film, and like with the how traumatic of a character he's playing, he plays that really, really well. And just like how he shows that he's tired, and just like, and just the way how he thinks, like it's not talked about a lot. There isn't a lot of talking really of feelings, but you can see everything happening on their faces, I think. There's a bunch of quiet moments where you can see and just know what they're thinking, and just like what just understand the situation, just looking at what they're doing, how they're acting, how they're behaving, how they're moving their eyes, their face, just like, just like regular stuff, just like from body movements and stuff. And it was really, really good. The villain, because yeah, that's the character as well. The villain does a really great job as well. Okay. Well, of course, it's a wow. I'm talking about it like it's an actor. The villain, The Alien spoilers. That's the only one that I'll do in this. The Alien was really well done as well. Yeah, like the Alien. Alien has got a great sense of humor as well too. Um, who else? Who else? Brandon Perea as Angel. Angel was really sweet in the movie. Yeah, he plays like a tech salesman guy, who does not like his job. But but he does it to the best of his ability, and he's a really helpful character in the film. And he's basically the relatable like audience character. He's that kind of guy, and he does a really great job in it. Oh, who else? Oh, Michael Wincott. Was it Michael Wincott? Michael. Yeah. Michael Wincott also stood out to me, as the cinematographer Holst in the film. He's not in the film that long, but for the scenes that he is in, he leaves a really great impact because widely because of his voice. Got a really raspy voice to him, and he's just a really well acted, just well put together character. So yeah. So other than the performances and the special effects, another positive. Jordan Peele's direction in this film. Not gonna lie, it does feel similar, just overall as a film, similar to Get Out because I did not see Us, but it feels similar to Get Out. It almost feels as if it's in the same universe or something. I'm not sure if they're all connected, but like if he said that they're connected, then I wouldn't find it hard to believe. But yeah, he just does some really great, like, I don't know. He does some really great directing, like with these landscape shots, with the shots that he got in the film, with the way how like the screenplay went, and yeah, he also wrote the film. So yeah, the oh oh okay oh yeah. So yeah, he does a great overall job of directing this whole feature. His work with the actors and stuff really paid off. Really shines through in the final product. So yeah, that that was great. Um, I think those are my general positive thoughts on the film. I don't think I have anything much else to add as like positively for it. My only negative about the film, because as I said, I think it's a really great movie. The only negative that I have about the film is and I can see it here on Wikipedia. Some other people had the problem as well. The what? No, wait, is it? Okay, let me just say what it is. It's the writing. The writing at times to me felt a bit unnatural. For the most part, it felt natural, but at some points, like when they were injecting humor with, especially with Kiki Palmer's daughter, well, not Kiki, with Kiki Palmer's character Emerald, or M as they call her, um, they she's the comic, well, the closest thing to a comic relief that we have in the film, and the moments of humor, yeah, did not work as well as as well as I wanted it to work. It just like, um oh, it just felt kind of forced. It felt like one of those, like, this is how black people talk, this is black people humor, this is how black people act. That's just like the feeling that I got when these, like when some of her lines were in there, and when some of the, like, actions that they had her character doing, like in that scene when she was dapping up her brother OJ, like that thing that, I don't mean to make it like because it is a black thing. It is like when they're like dapping up each other like really fast, right? The moment before that, leading up to the dap, did not feel that natural to me. Like, so when they just started doing like, oh, like like just dapping each other up really really fast. It didn't like it felt good because of course seeing the brother and sister do it. Of course I'm gonna feel good, but it didn't feel as natural as I wanted it to be. It didn't feel as natural as it could have been, I think. So yeah, just like those moments of humor, because the humor is not bad per se. It's just awkwardly placed, and I don't know if that's a problem with Jordan Peele's writing, if he was forcing the humor, or if it's a problem with Kiki Palmer's acting in that she didn't deliver the lines in like a normal person way. I'm not sure like who's to blame, but honestly, it's just such a minor thing. It's not even like a big problem to me. It was not a big problem. It's not a big problem. It's not. It's just a thing that I noticed. Honestly, it's not a huge thing for me at all. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts on the film. So yeah, it's overall positive. It's a great film. I love the special effects. I love the acting. I love the pacing. I love the atmosphere of the entire film. I really like the villain. I just and just the mysteriousness of it all, because I cannot wait to put this video out so that I can finally watch other reviews and other theories about like the concepts of the film, and what really happened to certain characters and stuff, like with other Jordan Peele movies. That's a big part of the appeal of the movies. It's the community that's formed around the messages and just the mystery of the movies as a whole, because not everything is like finally explained. There's always certain things that are left up to up to the viewer to figure out, or for them to theorize about, or like or like stuff that he's gonna talk about in on like in interviews, or in press conferences later on down the line, to see if people were actually right. So that's always really interesting. That's always really fun. And yeah, it was just an overall a great cinematic experience, a real spectacle, like they keep saying in the movie. They keep calling everything a spectacle. So yeah, it was really really good. I loved every minute of it. It's really fun, and I definitely recommend that you go give it a chance, if you like sci-fi movies, if you like, I don't know, just like if you like movies in general that just have a nice mysterious atmosphere to it. You should definitely give this a try, and you will not be disappointed. So yeah, Jordan Peele did another good one with this. Overall, I'd give it about a 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion. And that'll be it for me. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload things. This has been Fraser Not the Exorcist, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.